Uh, yeah, hi. This video is not about me. Uh, okay, yeah, of course it's about me, but it's a calm one. It's a very, very calm video. Where I'm seated right now is the Jardin des Tessis. Yeah, I'm still struggling with the pronunciation. The botanical gardens started by Jean Claude something something in 1914. Yeah, in 1914, where they were just planting things. They were just minding their business, and yeah, it happened that it grew pola, and there are a number of plants I've seen, but that's not why we are here. I was just telling you I am. Um, I want to tell you people about it's called about my stay so far in Morocco. Um, Morocco has been a fun country. Morocco is a fun country. I'm still here till I don't know, till end of January. Yeah, so end of the tournament and then other things. Yeah, so I'm still here. Um, it's Morocco is a good country, very beautiful. You could compare it to other cities. Actually, I haven't been to a city as beautiful as Morocco. That's the truth. Of course, those things out there that are same. The roads are clean. The roads are very, very, very clean. I've I've done a tour. Even when the road is clean, they're still cleaning it. I don't know if it's a show for the AFCON. It's a show they've put on for the AFCON because AFCON to them is a benchmark for the World Cup. Yeah. Uh, to them, it's a benchmark for the World Cup, which they are hosting in with Spain in 2030. So it's nothing big. But the main thing here right now is how far I've come. We are done with group stages. Some bad games, a very poor display by my team Uganda. We are done with round of 16 now. Yeah, those countries that qualified for the round of 16. Um, yeah, they are also done. Too bad Congo got out after a very beautiful display of football. Um, but still, that's not why we are here. Today, I'm just here to tell you how Morocco is and how the things are moving so far. Um, I've found Morocco to be a good country, but challenging when it comes to my lifestyle. If you are the kind that cooks, if you are the kind, because if you are the kind that lives life normally, yeah, Morocco, Morocco is a good country. Morocco remains Africa, so yes, you can cook. There's a lot to cook. Food is not expensive. It's very much affordable. And it's something nice. But for a person like me, eh, Jesus Christ, feeding is a problem. Feeding, I've grown. Let not the jacket lie to you. I've lost some good weight. I didn't need the gym for this. So if you're trying to cut weight, this would have been a good thing. Also, uh, the other thing is the transport. The transportation here, I've felt in when I was in France, it was easy, yeah, because there was a train connecting here and there, here and there, here and there, and it wasn't expensive, and you would buy just one card and move on. You would move everywhere with a train. That same card would work for the train, the same card would work for the bus. But then here they don't have that. It's the first thing I asked when I got here. They don't have that option. So it becomes tricky to to move around, you have to use what they call in-drive. In-drive is like their Uber. Yeah. Um, uh, it's it's nice. It's nice. But then when you're there, these guys keep on saying it's illegal. So you end up they end up being one expensive, two they it's a bit inconveniencing because the guy won't take you to a certain point because he has seen the police. He will leave you standing on the road because you're standing next to the police. Yet for you, you're looking at your safety. Morocco is safe. Morocco is a very safe country, but you're looking at your safety in terms of you do not know the place, so you need someone to direct them to where you are. Because according, you know how pins be. The pin you put it here, and then it puts the guy the other side, and then you have to walk. Sometimes by the time we do these things, we are tired. Yeah. By the time you get an Uber, you are really tired, and you just want to get the guy to find you there, or in here, or gende. Yeah. Or me ate kutambula kuva wano paka wali, because it's a bit hectic. Um, the other challenging part has been with equipment. I've been using a 5D Mark III the whole time. This is a speed light, of course, a power bank. That was I'm not a power bank person, but for some reason, my CEO gave me a power bank towards Christmas. CEO at Kawawa gave me a power bank towards Christmas, so I've been having it. I bought the phone thing just for to make my life easy. Um, but it's equipment, man. Everyone's equipment. Everyone, as long as you put your equipment out to work, the people that I know, as long as you put your equipment out to work, yeah, for some reason it just got spoiled. Anything could happen. On the first day, mine blacked out. I was like, hey, it's the rain, it's the rain. It wasn't the rain. It wasn't the rain because I tried covering it and all. And besides, I've used it under the rain for some time. Maybe it was on its way to getting spotted. I do not know. But then they put in a new chip, which was costly. Imagine on the first day of work, and you're spending some good number of dollars. Yeah, some good hundreds of dollars just to make sure you work. It wasn't easy. Then later on, I don't know. Then yesterday, a friend of mine told me, a colleague of mine told me their camera shutters just stopped. Shutters and is some there one is something I don't even remember. The same thing that happened to me. Yeah, the shutter just close and then it doesn't work. So Zais, yes, the word Zais. I haven't seen what the problem is. So it's been thing. And then the other thing, it rains a lot. It rains a lot. It's of course it's the season. It's the season. Um, it's it's raining like every time. It doesn't rain on such days where it's free, but then on a match day decides to rain. You wonder. Yes, the pictures will look lovely, very very lovely stuff, but then it won't be the case when it comes to my equipment. Yeah, it won't be the case in my working time. Yeah, because you see here we can sit like three. Let me see, one, two, like four people in this space when you're in the field. Because we are many. Look at 24 countries in one space. Count at least five or six photographers from each country. Yeah. In Uganda, I think we are just two, Bata and I, from Kawawa Sports. Want to thank my bosses for the opportunity. But the thing is, it becomes tricky. Yeah. However, now let's look at the positives of all this. Um, the good thing about this, the good thing about this is that a person like me who travels a lot, who is planning on covering big tournaments like the World Cup, tournaments like the Olympics, yeah, the Premier League and all. This is a learning curve. Yeah, this is a learning curve. Now I know what I need to carry. I know what I need to add to what I have. When you don't travel, you become a bit confident. Yeah, and you become. I was traveling and I was growing until I reached a point where I wasn't really doing that much. So I became a bit confident. I became comfortable. That's the word I was looking for. I became comfortable. So I I didn't give myself a challenging thing. Now this has really challenged me. Yeah. When I went for the Rugby World Cup, it wasn't challenging. Yeah, because things were so easy. Of course, at that level, things are easy. Now, Africa Cup of Nations, the AFCON, things are not so easy. Yeah, you have to travel a long distance. There's no transport. Yeah, for my Ugandan people, imagine you're shooting a game in Hoima. Yeah, you're shooting a game in Hoima. You stay in Kampala. You have to find your way to Hoima, shoot a game at 9 p.m. Yeah, it, it ends at 11 p.m. You should go back to Kampala where you're staying. Yeah, in Uganda it's easy. There's transport. You can easily move, but then here it's I do not know the place now. As a person in Uganda, you do not know how to get to the other side. If you know there's a train, which train leaves at midnight. Yeah, sorry, it was leaving at 12:30. Yeah, so 11:30. It's leaving at 11:30. So you have to rush. You have a window of about 30 minutes. Do you remember when they are when you're hosting these games? Um, so when they're organizing these games, they close the thing from afar. Say if they are to close Nambole, if Nambole is hosting such a big AFCON game, they will close up to say Nakawa or Spear. But the security starts from like City Square or so a motor because you have accreditation, your tag, you're allowed to get closer. Yeah, you're allowed to get to like Nakawa. Now imagine walking from Nakawa to the other side. But before that, there's traffic, too much traffic. Every car, everybody, cars, and everyone. Now for a country that has borders, Jesus Christ, Semanywe tunachikola. Na ye like it said, God doesn't give you meat something that you cannot handle, something like that. But besides that, Uganda was sorry. This is a learning curve for me, and I'm ready for the World Cup. I must make sure I make it to the World Cup. But please, I'm calling on sponsors to sponsor me to the World Cup. We can partner. You can just decide to do some goodwill, be an angel donor. Yeah. I appreciate. I will appreciate. So the thing is, it's a learning curve for me, and covering such tournaments is a prestigious. Yeah, not everyone has the chance to be here and do these things and meet all these people, meeting international journalists, meet working with Algerians. I've found very few Algerian journalists that are polite and okay, not polite. Polite is it's extreme, yeah. That are not as aggressive. Yeah, those people they push, but they made a cool. Even when you meet them, even when they come to our countries just to cover games in our country, you see that just because at that point where they are outnumbered, but they said we are outnumbered. And so, but that's not the thing. The thing is, you learn to work with these people, and it's a good thing to me to become good with working with such people. When you're home, I'll keep referring to that. When you're home, it becomes another thing altogether. Nobody cares. You meet these guys every day, so olimanya oli sikwatagana naye bulungi, so mugenda mpola, then olyokolaba omulala, you're like that one, yeah, we can work. Then you always find your comfort zone, but then here, comfort or not, find your way there, find your way inside there. You get my point? So the thing is, it's a learning curve, and it's not about earning here, yeah, because I won't say that I've earned or I earn from these things, but then later on, of course, we hope to earn and make money off these things and these these trips. But for now, it's a learning thing because nobody's gonna pay you for covering the UPL, the Uganda Premier League, with a local basketball league. No one. Yeah, those things no one pays you. Even though they pay you, those are peanuts. Those things cannot even last you anywhere. Yeah, these are the tournaments. These are the platforms that make you money. If you get to such points, you will have seen my brothers back home and my sisters back home make such money. I don't want to mention people's names. I don't know how comfortable they are, but then you've seen that besides that sports thing they get, they do other things. Now, if you want to eat off sports, these are your platforms. Yeah, these are your platforms, and I am glad I am here. I am very, very honored and glad that I am here. I am hoping to be at the World Cup. I've already been to the Rugby World Cup. I now want to go back to the World Cup. I want to go back to the Olympics. I want to go for the Football World Cup. Football is a big, big, big sport. It's a big, big platform. Um, it's watched by billions. Football can literally rule the world. Football can overthrow a government. Yeah, um, it's a big thing. So I hope, and at first I'm glad, that I still hope that I go back there, and still I'll still continue covering the other sports. Hockey, I love hockey. We shall talk more about hockey later on in other spaces. Basketball. Which other sport? Rugby. Love rugby. It's on my heart. I love the rugby crowd. It's the best crowd, I think. To me, it's the best crowd. But because the rules are a bit different and a bit chiller, allowed to cover them. But yeah, besides that, let's see what the quarterfinals, semifinals, what the semifinals have for us. Um, let's see how it goes, who wins what. I do not really mind. Me, I just want to be accredited and cover the game. You know, every game you apply for it differently. Yes, you have the general accreditation that allows you to be here. Yeah, but then you're supposed to apply for accreditation for every game because there are like thousands of games. They won't expect everyone to be here. Imagine everyone in the world, everyone goes for a Morocco game. Every Because Morocco is accessible one. Morocco is the host. Morocco, I don't know, all goes for a Senegal game. Like Algeria, Congo yesterday was like a big game, and it was nearby. So everyone would want to go there, but then imagine all of us end up there. Yeah, they won't be able to accommodate us, so we shall end up being in those spaces. So you apply for the game, and then they decide: are you worthy? Are you? Does it really to them? Does this game matter to you? I've been lucky. I've been accredited, and even where I'm not accredited, I've been helped and supported to cover those games, and I really appreciate. I think that has happened once, yeah, twice. Once it has happened, twice, yeah, twice. Um, and I appreciate. Yesterday was one of those two times. That's I was forgetting the first one, but yeah. Um, as I conclude this, I want to thank my bosses at Kawawa Sports, in particular Mr. Joseph Owino, who has simplified this. He has taught me, he has opened my eyes, and he has nurtured me and mentored me in this industry, not just sports, but I'll say commercial photography. Yeah. Okay, that's another gen. But he has taught me how to make money and still build a legacy and build a good portfolio of myself. I want to thank him. He has been there. This is because of him. He fixes my machines. I am out here to shoot. He will fix it. I'll be in Kampala. The machine gets fault. He fixes it. Ndi kubyange. I mean, I really, really want to appreciate. He has become, I don't want to call him a father. He's not that old, but yeah, he has become that person, a big brother. Yeah, he cannot be big birth to a person like me. Kanyangi siri muto, but ate siri mukulu, but he's not that there. He's not yet there. Um, I appreciate him, and I want to say God bless him for me. And yeah, I don't know. I also want to thank my friends who have stood with me here and there, like where is I for me, all those things. I appreciate all of you guys. Besides that, have a good day. Let's keep together. Continue subscribing to the YouTube channel. Let's talk more. I didn't talk about the funds. I love the funds. I've loved the funds here, and the people in Morocco are welcoming. The fans are very, 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 very welcoming. Um, both all fans. Yesterday I was with fans from the DRC. It is a video about them. You can watch it. It was a massive. It was entertaining. I loved it. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, subscribe and let's continue connecting. Let's continue talking about. Oh, let's continue talking about different things. One thing I'm forgetting before I leave is um, how we miss our women. People in relationships miss their women. Married people, all boys. Like, okay, we also miss our loved ones, but it's tricky. It's very, very tricky. You really miss home. I've never heard of being homesick. I had never. Okay, I've heard of it, but I've never experienced it. Hey, bro, people are homesick. I get homesick. So can't wait to come back home after everything and work and bring the gigs, bring the jobs we shall execute. Yeah, continue supporting us so that we can afford to be here. Yeah. Otherwise, thank you very much and have yourselves a good time.